it's pumpkin season, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my Pumpkin-Veda hair mask. I already prepped my pumpkin puree by steaming it, blending it, and finally straining it. Now let's get into the benefits of pumpkin for our hair. So what I found out is that pumpkin has an array of benefits ranging from vitamins to minerals, and the things that stood out for me are: 1, it has zinc, which encourages collagen production, stimulating dead hair follicles. Guys, that's amazing. That's amazing to me. This means you have volume is taken care of. If you had dead follicles, they'll be revitalized and you'll have like volume that you didn't have before, which is amazing. And then pumpkin also contains an enzyme that exfoliates the scalp. You guys know it's 2020, we are not physically exfoliating anything, so now we are all about chemical exfoliation, and it's amazing to have such an enzyme that just takes care of the scalp health, and that's amazing. By now you can tell that I am a sucker for okra gel. It's amazing. The mucilage is up there, the sleep. So let's get into the benefits of okra gel. Okra gel nourishes the hair follicles by providing vitamins, magnesium, and folate. It is also rich in amino acids that provide a light protein treatment, which is always good. It forms a film that tames frizz, provides smoothness and shine, and not only that, but it also aids in moisture retention. Now let's move to the Veda part of this recipe, which is short for Ayurveda. I shortened it. And what I noticed is that they all have like similar benefits, but there are some few unique ones to each. First up is hibiscus powder, and this is a very popular powder because people love to drink it. Others put it on their faces, others put it on their hair, which we're doing that today. So this is because it has these conditioning properties from the mucilage, which makes the hair soft, silky, and luscious. And not only that, but the mucilage also aids in retention of the moisture because that is the humectant property in hibiscus. So we all love hibiscus. Next up is Brahmi, and it's better known in the Ayurvedic world as the herb of grace. What I found out about Brahmi is that it coats the strands of the hair, creating a natural protective layer which prevents split ends and I can say overall damage. So I found that to be amazing for Brahmi. It kind of mimics henna in a way, and it also has this cooling and soothing effect on the scalp, creating a really nice environment in terms of preventing inflammation. You guys know we should stay away from inflammation. Anything that causes inflammation causes damage on our body. So yes, in that case it mimics aloe vera. So this is like henna and aloe vera all in one, and it's a great alternative. Next up is Bhringraj, and it's better known in the Ayurvedic world as the king of herbs. And it gets this title based on its ability to strengthen hair follicles, treating balding, and aiding in hair regrowth. It does pair well with indigo or amla if you're looking for that natural black hair dye, but on its own it does prevent premature graying, which is also a good thing, especially if grays are not your thing. But I have grays and I love my grays. I just want them to come out like organized, like I can have a gray streak, not grays randomly around my head. It also mildly exfoliates the scalp, and we can't have too much of that. In fact, haba na haba hujaza kibaba. Now the last powder we're going to have in this recipe is the aloe vera powder. Aloe vera is highly praised for its healing capabilities, and one of the components that makes it do exactly that is the proteolytic enzyme, which repairs dead skin cells, and in this case on the scalp. It also has the ability to reach deep into the cells, not only to nourish but also to detoxify. And this, guys, is on a cellular level. Now that we're done with learning, let's get into mixing. I like to start off with the wet ingredients. So here we're doing the pumpkin puree together with the okra gel. And I finally got myself a handheld mixer. If you are a DIY queen, you know you need this in your life. So this one costed me 3,200 shillings. So I feel like it was a worthwhile investment. So I just used it to whisk up the puree together with the okra gel. But if you don't have this on hand, you can use the normal handheld whisk. It will give you a workout, but it will still get the job done. Next, I put in the powders, and I decided to just do 1 tablespoon for each powder. And I found that to be the right measurements for this particular recipe. What I forgot to tell you guys was that the measurements for the pumpkin puree was 300 ml and the okra was 150 ml. So when I started to whisk this mix, the powders flew all over, and at some point I was like, let me just hold it and then it will just mix by itself. But then I was like, I do not want to waste any powder, so I had to stop the handheld mixer, and I went in with my spoon, just scoop all the powders around, do like an initial mix, and then I'll come back with the handheld mixer to do like the final touches. Doing this with a spoon kind of gives you lumps, and that's why using a whisk or a handheld mixer gives you like the smooth texture that we are looking for. At this point, you can see that this mix is really deep and rich in color. It's like a really deep brown, deep red with some red undertone. Like it looks like a really good foundation. But then the moment I started to use the handheld mixer, you know, the mixing does bring in air in the whole mixture. So the mixture kind of turned into like a bright brown, bright red color. I'm not mad at it, I just wanted you guys to note the difference. Once I get the consistency that I like, I go ahead and add the oils. Now at this point you can add 1 oil, you can add mini oils. I am using coconut oil, and this is from a local brand. It smells so good, it smells like cookies, and that's how cold pressed coconut oil should smell like. Now mixing this is a problem. You can see the oil doesn't want to mix. That means when you're whisking with your hand, if you don't have a handheld mixer, you are going to whack your arm. But thank God I saved myself and I got myself a handheld mixer. You can see how quick it will mix. And yeah guys, efficiency. I'm glad I bought this handheld mixer because you know me, I'm a mixologist, kitchen mixologist. But this deep conditioner, this hair mask is coming together and I'm really loving it. And this is the final result, guys. Doesn't it look edible? Like you can just eat it. Yes, guys, it just looks like a very yummy cake, chocolate cake butter, right? And it's nice and thick, just like we like our hair masks, right? I'll be using these airtight glass jars to store my hair mask, and I do have a video on where you can get these glass jars. I'll put the link up there in the eye so you can go check it out. I'll be storing them in the fridge, but if I want to transfer them to the freezer, I will have to move them to a plastic container and then freeze them. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Looks really good. Really good. That's it for this video, guys. Make sure to share it with a friend, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and I'll catch you on the next one. Mwah. Bye, guys.